Hello students, I welcome you to Eduno classes. Today we are here to solve questions based on trigonometry. So student 17/8 and then we have to prove that this is a proof 3 minus 4 sine square theta upon 4 cos square theta minus 3. Okay, we have to find the value. No, we have to find the value. Okay, this is the question. 3 minus 4 sine square theta upon 4 cos square theta minus 3. We have to find the value. This is given to us and we have to find the value of 3 minus 4 sine square theta upon 4 cos square theta minus 3. Right? So student, what is sec theta? First of all, what is the full form of sec? Secant, right? And what is, how did we derived sec theta? There was something called sine theta which was opposite upon hypotenuse. Then it was cos theta base upon hypotenuse. Then we had tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta is equals to opposite upon base. Cot theta was 1 by tan theta. 1 by tan theta is in terms of sin and cos. There may be many formulas, but what we have to use will be suggested by the question itself. There will be some hints given to you in the questions and you will use those hints to understand which formula you have to use in order to find that trigonometric ratio. Cot theta can be used in terms of, can be found in terms of cot theta, tan theta, sorry, cot theta and tan theta. Okay. Now, if there is some information given to us in form of sine and cos, then what is the formula for cot in terms of sine and cos? Cos upon sine, cos theta upon sine theta, and it is sine upon cos is opposite upon base, opposite upon base. So this will be base upon opposite. Okay. Then comes sec theta. Sec theta is inverse of cos theta. 1 upon cos theta. Okay. In terms of length, the formula will become hypotenuse upon base. Cosec theta is inverse of sin theta. In terms of length, it will become sides, it will become hypotenuse upon opposite. Okay, so these many formulas are there and you have to find it out through the question that which formula will be used. Tan theta is in terms of sides, in terms of lengths of the sides, the formula is this: opposite side to theta upon base side to theta. In terms of sine and cos, the formula for tan is sin theta upon cos theta. This is what it means. This many formula means that tan theta can written in terms of sin theta and cos theta also. And then opposite side upon base theta in terms of sides if sides are given to you. Cot theta can be written in terms of tan theta as the inverse of tan theta. And if you are given values of sine and cos, then cot theta in terms of sine and cos is cos theta upon sin theta. And this is in terms of the lengths of sides. Sec theta in terms of cos theta is 1 upon cos theta. Sec theta is inverse of cos theta. It will become hypotenuse upon base. Cosec theta is inverse of sin theta. And then there are also 3 basic trigonometric identities which I told you. The first one was sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Okay. Then it was 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta, and 1 plus cotan, that is cot square theta, is equals to cosec, that is cosec square theta. Fine. What does these trigonometric identity means is that sin theta and cos theta, there is some relation like this also. So if you are given the value of sin theta or cos theta, any one of it, you can find the value of other as well using this formula. Fine. Now tan theta can be written in terms of sec theta. This is the meaning of this trigonometric identity, and cot can be written in terms of cosec theta is the meaning of this trigonometric identity. If suppose in a question you are given the value of cot theta and it is saying find the value of cosec theta, so you will use this formula. For example, cot theta is 2 by 3. So cosec theta will be 1 plus cot square theta, that is 2 by 3 whole square, is equals to cosec square theta. 1 plus 4 by 9 is equals to cosec square theta. 9 plus 4, 13 by 9 is equals to cosec square theta. Cosec theta will be root 13 upon 3. Okay. If it would have asked sin theta, then you would have found cosec theta using this formula and then inversed it. Fine. So these are the meanings. I hope you have written all these formulas, and then we'll move on. I am leaving this one. These are very basic. So now in the question, there is a hint given to you in the question in terms of which trigonometric ratio? Sec theta. Sec theta is given to us as 17 by 18, and it is asking the value of 3 minus 4 sine square theta. How to start the question? Make a triangle, represent its vertices, choose any theta. Now sec theta is in terms of sides, hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse is AC and base to theta is BC. Fine. It is given to you as 17 upon 8. Fine. So that means AC is equals to 17K, BC is equals to 8K. Two sides are given, third you have to find. This and this you have found, and this one you have to find. By which formula? Pythagoras theorem. PGT. Hypotenuse square is equals to sum of square of other two sides. Hypotenuse square is AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. AC square is 17K square. Wherever you are, students, just speak. Speak to yourself as if nobody is listening to you. Speaking will give you confidence and it also clear your concepts. It will make you feel like as if it's real classroom. So speak. Whatever I am asking, speak it and give answers to yourself. And check if you are right or not. Verify it with my answers. So 17K square is equals to AB square plus BC square. AB square is not given to us. We have to find AB square. BC square is 8K whole square. Now 17K square is 289K square. AB square plus 64K square. This will come this side. On the LHS, its sign will change, will become 64K square is equals to AB square. 5, 2 and 225K square is equals to AB square. And I hope you guys know 225 is perfect square of 15. So 15 and K. Okay. Now you know all the three sides. Now you can find any trigonometric ratios using these formulas. So find sin theta. Sin theta is opposite to theta upon hypotenuse. Opposite to theta is AB, and we have found AB and AC is 17K. So sin theta is AB upon AC. Cos theta is BC upon AC. AB is 15K. AC is 17K, so 15 upon 17. BC is 8K. AC is 17K, 8 upon 17. Directly put here, you can find the answers. Right? 3 minus 4, square this and then square this and put here, you can find. But this method is too lengthy for your exams. Competitive exams where you don't have this much time. So what is the method for that? So the method for that is, just remember how we found AB is equal to 15K using Pythagoras theorem, right? So AB is 15k by Pythagoras theorem. That much you have to do, right? What is cos theta? What is cos theta in terms of sec? Because sec is given. When you see sec theta, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? This formula. Sec theta is inverse of cos theta. So sec theta is 17 by 8. So cos theta is sec theta is 17 by 8. So cos theta is 8 by 17. You have to inverse that. Sec theta is inverse of cos theta. Cos theta is inverse of sec theta. This is the same thing, right? And when you have cos theta, do you know any relations by which you can find sin theta? I had written one trigonometric identity which was sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. This was a trigonometric identity which I wrote. You have to apply this identity to find sin theta, because cos theta is known to us and then there is 1. It is a constant, and so you can find sin theta, right? So sin square theta is equals to cos square theta is plus 8 upon 17 whole square is equals to 1 square. That's 1. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. This is a formula you have to remember and apply this. Sin square theta we don't know. This is what we have to find. Cos square theta we know, cos theta is 8 by 17. So cos square theta is 8 square upon 17 square, 64 upon 289. So sin square theta is 1 minus 64 upon 289. I have shifted it this side. Its sign has got changed. Right. LCM here is 289. And so we have to multiply 289 here and in the denominator as well. So the numerator will become 289 minus 64. It is 225 upon 289. That is 15 upon 70. So sin theta is 225 upon 289. Sin square theta is 225 upon 289. So sin theta is root 225 upon root 289. Root 225 is 15 and 289 is 17. So now you have found 15 by 17. Earlier you did a long method to find this same value. So why to go to that long method when you can use trigonometric identities and formulas directly?